Alright guys, so now we're coming back to Square-1 here. Today we're going to talk about the notation and some general tips for moving the Square-1 around. Alright, so when we look at the front face of the Square-1 here, normally when we're solving, we're going to hold it by this little left triangle here. This can also be done on the right side here, as long as we have the left in our little left triangle on our left hand, and the right slice is able to move like this. Also, all of the right moves, left moves, and whatnot that we learned from the 3x3 are going to be irrelevant on Square-1. The only thing we need to know in terms of left and right is a slice move. And a slice move will always just be holding the left side of the cube like this and just slicing the right half like that, 180 degrees. So every time you see a slash or a slice, it's going to be that type of move. It's also important to note that the black will always be the top of the solve, and this is the top layer. White will always be on the bottom, and that's the bottom layer. All that being said, let's get into our algorithm notation here. Alright, so the algorithms will typically look like this in a sort of coordinate notation with slashes on either side. So what this is going to mean is before the coordinate, we're going to hit a slash. It means we're going to do a 180 degree turn. We're then going to follow whatever the coordinates say. So there'll usually be two numbers. The first number is going to be what we're going to do to the top. The second number is what we're going to do to the bottom, and then we're going to slash again, and this will be followed by more moves. Additionally, if these numbers are positive or negative, that's going to tell us which direction we're going to turn that layer. So let's say we did a slash here. If we had a positive first number here for A, we would turn this clockwise, like this. We would do the same if we had a positive number for the bottom, we would turn it clockwise, as such. And counterclockwise for negative numbers. We would do these both at the same time, and then we would do another slash, as we see here to finish up the move. How these numbers are going to work is every corner is going to be worth 2 units, and every edge is going to be worth 1 unit. So if we are doing a 1 move, it'll be like that. 1 edge. If we wanted to go 2 more, it would be like that. So typically a 3 move will be a whole quarter turn. Alright, so let's see another example of a common algorithm that we'll have to use for Square-1, where we have to flip 2 edges here and also 2 edges here. So the algorithm I would do for this, and the way we're going to do it with the notation, is to hold them on the right like that, and then we're going to do the coordinate 2, 0, slash, then we're going to do 3, 0, slash, -1, -1, as those are both edges, slash, -2, 1, slash, then we're going to do a 2 move in order to fix it. And that is an example of an algorithm with that format. Alright, so before we finish this video up, I wanted to leave you with some helpful knowledge and how the algorithms would work for something like this. This is known as a bar flip. It's sometimes a problem that we see at the end of a solve. It's not really anything to worry about in the middle of it. But if we want to fix this and we want to see what the algorithm would be, it's actually going to be a slash. It's going to be a 6 move, so let's count it out. We're going to go 2 units for the corner, 3 for the edge there, 2 more for the corner, and then 1 more there, so that's 6 in total if we add it all up. Then it says to do a slash move again. We're going to do another 6 moves, so this is always just going to be a 180 degrees here. Then we slash, then we do 6 to get it back into its solve state there. So doing that algorithm will get us back from a bar flip. The last thing I'm going to say is actually even easier. It's going to be a layer flip. So let's say we solve the white on top for some reason. We would see this weird bars flipped on the sides here because black is supposed to be solved on top. This is actually even an easier solution. We're going to do a slash move. We're going to do 6, 6. So we're basically just going to do the top and bottom layer both 180 degrees around, and then we just slash it again, and that will flip our layers. So we'll probably go over that again in the actual Square-1 guide, but if you want to see the algorithm for it, that's what it's going to look like. Okay guys, this is kind of a quick introduction to Square-1 notation, some more of the technical side. If you want to see more of the creative aspects, we're going to talk about cube shape in the next video, so how to turn a square shield, for example, back into a cube. And we'll talk about that next, so if that's something you're interested in, then I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.